Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So we're continuing on with our follow along workouts this week. And this week I want to focus on a beginner workout. Because of the current state of the world, things have shifted and a lot of people who may have not worked out at home or are new to fitness need to really up the ante, and they're trying to, get a little bit more energy. We're not doing as much incidental exercise, by walking to the shops or whatever you may do in your daily life. So we want to make sure that we're, picking up our exercise at home and we're doing something that's just going to get your body moving. So that's our focus today. So we're doing a full body workout. We're doing 30 seconds each exercise with 30 seconds of rest in between. Now during the rest period, I'm going to explain the next exercise. I'm going to give you tips along the way. So all you need to do is follow along with me. This is going to be a nice workout if you are getting into fitness or you're just looking for a full body workout. You may break a little sweat. You watch, I'll start sweating almost instantly. But it's only 15 minutes in total, including all of our rest time. So there's plenty of rest, but there's plenty of work. And as I said, full body. So it's going to be a good one for you to like, and also subscribe to my channel and get amongst. So we're just going to get straight into it now. So we're going to start off with squats. We've got a 5-second timer countdown. And we're starting off with 30 seconds. Also, just a little reminder, I do have a water bottle here, so I'll be having a sip of water in between sets. So we have a 90-second break in between sets. So make sure you have your water bottle and your towel with you. I don't have a sweat towel, so I'm just gonna roll my body across this carpet, which will please my mom. Okay, so we're gonna get into it now. 3, 2, 1, we're starting with the squat, so we're squatting down and then up. So nice and slow control this movement. Okay, so your knees actually can come out a little bit. It doesn't matter if they're, in front of your toes ever so slightly. So it doesn't have to be completely back, especially if you have longer legs. You're gonna find that they do move forward. If you need to take a wider stance, then whatever feels most comfortable for you, get amongst it. So you want to try to squeeze your glutes when you get to the top, squeeze and rest. Nice work. We'll be doing squats on our second round again. Okay, so now we're doing push-ups. We're going to come down to the floor. Now take it easy. We've got another 20 seconds before we get started again. So the option here is that we're going to be doing knee push-ups. So we come all the way down and push back up. Okay, if you want, you can do toe push-ups, come down, push up. We're all going to be doing knee push-ups together. However, if you want a harder, more challenging workout, add the toes. All right, let's go. We're all the way down. So if you keep this nice and controlled, it's actually harder. So try to all the way down. There we go. Nice and slow. There's no rush here. Remember your breath and try to keep your head still and just in line. So you don't want to be dipping it too much as you push up. Nice work. I'm going to keep pushing. 3 seconds, 2, 1, and rest. Nice. Okay, so now we are moving on to dips. So if you have a ledge, you can use a couch, but I find that a little bit too soft. So if you do have a ledge of anything, I'm going to use this TV cabinet. So we're just going to put our hands, let our fingers face towards us, so just like this. Now, the option is like this. So knees bent, alternatively legs out straight. Legs out straight is harder. So we're going to go like this and let's get started. So all the way down and up. So make sure that you're nice and close to your arms here. And we go all the way up. So this is a tricep exercise. It's going to hit the back of your arms. So we're going to be toning what we like to call touch-up arms here in Australia, or your bat wings, whatever you may decide to call it. We're going to be toning that area. So 5 seconds, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Alrighty. So now we're going to be moving back down onto the floor. So we've got glute bridges now. So what we want to do is we start laying on the floor, head by our sides, feet nice and in line with our knees, leaning back, and we're just going to push our glutes towards the ceiling, and you squeeze at the top and then we lower back down. Alrighty, we've got 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go. You're going to be squeezing. A lot of people like this exercise because you're laying down. It's a great one, but you're still working out. So We just want to make sure that we push those hips up, squeeze those glutes, and try to keep your knees parted for the whole time. If you want to make this more challenging, you can add a booty band to it, and so your legs will be pushing against the booty band. But today we're just doing everything without equipment. That's rest. Okay, so now we're doing ankle taps. So this is an ab exercise. So I'm gonna spin around, another angle. Okay, so what we're gonna do is on the ground, this is gonna target our oblique muscle, which runs down the side of your stomach. So hands behind the head. We're gonna be touching and touching. So one arm comes down as you alternate. So we don't have the hands out like this. It's gonna be a nice controlled movement. And let's go. Nice and controlled. So we want to make sure that our stomach is engaged. Those core muscles are pulling in tight. And we're just alternating. I find that the best exercises that really build your core strength are the ones that are nice and controlled. Let's keep going. Getting that body moving. 2, 1, nice work. All right, we're coming back up. So now we're coming back to standing. We're doing stationary lunges. So now there's a lot of options with lunges. We can do backwards, we can do alternating, but today we're doing stationary. This is a great beginner exercise and an introduction to lunges. So hands on hips, one foot's out in front of the other. Try to keep it far enough apart that you've got balance and that your knee's not going to go over your front toe. So hands on hips and we'll just be coming down, pushing back up. Same leg. 2, 1, let's go. And up. Remember your breath. My knee kind of makes a grinding sound, just ignore that, that's just me. And up. So you'll start to feel a bit of a burn because you're just using that one same leg. So nice and controlled. If you find that you're a little bit off balance, take your stance a bit wider. Or if you even need to grip onto something for extra balance like a wall, then feel free to do that. 1 and rest. Okay, swapping legs now. This is our last exercise for round 1. Nice wide stance. Don't really need to be in the stance yet. We've got some rest. Let's just shake it out. Let's shake it out. Alrighty. As you can see, I'm like working up a little bit of sweat. I'm kind of puffing a little. So, you know, I wouldn't consider myself a beginner, but wow, this is really working me. So let's move into our stance now. Opposite leg. 2, 1, let's go. Nice and controlled. So this is great for building up your quad, which is the front of your leg here. So it comes and runs up just above the knee. It's a very large muscle and it also just helps with being able to push yourself up. So I love building lower body because it's very functional. 2, 1, and rest. Nice. Okay, we're gonna have a bit of a break now. So I'm just gonna pause the timer. I'm gonna put on a 90-second timer for us. And we're just gonna have a bit of a break. So I'm just gonna talk to you about training in general. Grab yourself some water. Have a bit of a sipola. Yeah, I did miss my mouth there for a second. And join me on the floor. Okay, so whilst you rest, I'm just gonna talk. So the reason I wanted to provide this workout is because I find that we're so quick to jump into some extreme workouts. We're doing HIIT, we're doing Tabata. Don't get me wrong, I love those workouts, but we all start somewhere. And I remember when I first started, I used to do track and field athletics, and we did body weight everything. I was younger, we didn't have access to gyms, we didn't do this sort of thing. We did all body weight, and I remember being terrified to even squat because I had no idea how to do it. So we all have to start somewhere. We start building up that strength slowly, progressively. It's just about getting your body moving. And I think there's too much out there where it's like, it's too harsh on people with form and everything. You want to make sure that your form is not going to cause you injury, but as long as you're moving and you're actually being active and you're doing what needs to be done to provide yourself energy and keep you healthy, that's what makes the difference. That's what matters. So that's what we're doing today. Okay, we have, I lost my breath just with my speech, 10 seconds. So we're going to move back over to our workout. Guys, I'm telling you now, I'm feeling it. Okay, we're going to get back up. We're starting with squats, remember. So, okay. Oh, here we go. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Squatting down and up. Keep this nice and slow. Remember, squeeze those glutes. Nice. Now there's all kinds of ways that you can make this more challenging. You can hold weight, you can put a band on, whatever it may be. Or you can just do it like this and make sure you squeeze, because honestly, body weight is challenging. So, and like you can see, you can grab the butt to remind yourself to squeeze at the top of the movement. And rest. Nice work. Okay, we're moving back down to the floor for push-ups now. So remember you have the options of being on your toes, or you can do it on your knees. So remember, you want to try to keep your hands in line with your shoulders. So the further out you put your hands in front of you, the more challenging it actually is, and you're kind of playing yourself. So you want to keep them nice and level, right under your shoulder, and your chest comes all the way down to the floor. So 2, 1, let's go. All the way down and push up. So the most explosive part of this movement is the push back up. So we lower down slow and we push up. Now you may even want to use a bench to do your push up. So that is an option. So it actually is a little bit, probably a really good way to work up to being on your toes. But whatever works for you, let's just get that body moving. Rest now. Alrighty, moving into dips now. So we're getting up. If you found yourself a bench, excellent work. Okay, so it's also a great place to rest. So remember, you have the option, legs out straight is more challenging, or you can have your knees bent. 10 seconds left. Even if you just want to meet halfway and just extend them slightly further. 3, 2, 1, let's go. All the way down. And I feel like sometimes there's a tendency to rush exercises. Now just try to keep this nice and controlled. Go at your own pace. Even if I'm going too fast for you, just slow it down. You don't have to keep up with me. This is your own fitness journey. Just go at your pace. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, nice. Okay, resting now. We're coming down onto the floor. We're going to be doing glute bridges. So, remember, feet are in line with the knees. They come directly under. Your knees are slightly parted, and your hands are pressing into the floor as you push the glutes up to the ceiling. So hips come up off the floor, squeeze at the top, and then lower back down. 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go. So lower back down, so up, squeezing and lowering. That's it, you should be feeling that. The more you squeeze, the more you feel it. So we lower all the way down, up, squeeze. Nice work, everyone. Keep pushing. That's it. Last time we're doing glute bridges. And squeeze, nice. Alrighty. Now we're moving on to ankle taps, which is our ab exercise. So remember, hands are just placed behind your ears. So you're not grabbing or pulling at your neck, so you're not straining at all. Just next to it, and we're rotating each side. Alrighty, 10 seconds. Getting ready to get started. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So it's just a full rotation. So you should really feel this part of your stomach contract. So we're going all the way there, so it squeezes. If you're wearing tight clothing, maybe you got a little bit of a smooch. Completely natural. There we go. So each side, bit of a rotation. Keep going. Keep that core nice and tight. Keep it engaged, keep it pulled in. 1 and rest. Nice. Okay, so stationary lunges. This is our final exercise. Remember, we're doing each leg, so we're coming up. Our first leg will be out in front of us. Remember, hands on hips, or you may like to have them out in front of you. I prefer hips. Don't know why. I feel more balanced with it, so whatever is your preference. Let's go with that. Alrighty, 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Pushing up, nice and low. Your knee doesn't have to touch the floor, so just above it, but if you find that you don't know where the floor is, you can touch it lightly. Just don't drop all the way down. Great work, everyone. Come on, 10 seconds. Should be feeling that burn now. 3, 2, 1, rest. Nice. Woo. There it is. All right, so you just shake it out. So we've got our final leg, and now we're done. We are done after that, okay? And I'm really proud of you for getting this far. Let me say, I'm gonna just tell you that. All right, swapping legs. So 10 seconds left. We'll go the opposite leg forward now. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Nice and low, pushing back up. Make sure to keep your chest up. Okay, we're halfway. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Nice work. Alrighty, we are done. So that is a full body workout. Now, we're actually just gonna let this play out because it does a little tune at the end. I think I said that in the last video, but you need to hear it, okay? It's a little celebration. So, after this workout, the best thing to do is to make sure that you stretch. Now, I have a stretching video, so I've got you covered. If you want to, my goodness, I'm out of breath. I'm gonna link it down below and see if I can link it on the screen and be fancy like that. See? So yes, I have a stretching video, so make sure that you stretch. It's very important. Or if you have your own stretching routine, this is your little reminder to stretch. Hope that you enjoyed this workout. It's been really good doing the workouts with you. And if you have any requests for particular workouts, then please remember to comment down below, like and subscribe, share this video with friends, and I'll see you next week. Bye.